Thank you so much, Melissa. A local award-winning novelist and short story writer has released his new novel, Johnny Delivers. Wayne Ng joins us live to tell us more about it this morning. Good morning to you, Wayne.
Good morning, Rosey.
Good morning. Congratulations
so
on the new
much.
book here. I see you brought this little prop
it's a
here.
little something special.
A little inspiration.
There's a tie-in to the story.
Can we talk about Johnny Delivers?
Absolutely.
First of all, let's talk about the inspiration behind the story and how rich it is.
Well, you know, I grew up in Toronto, and the 70s were a very special time for me. I was a teenager then, so everything is special when you're a teenager, right? So, but it was also the era of Bruce Lee.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
And, you know, until he came along, most of the depictions of Asians were, quite frankly, offensive and insulting. Like meek, humble, docile, and weak. He comes along like a supernova and just kicks butt, and creates this other narrative of Asians, which we loved. It was fun, it was exciting, it was fresh, but it also created another caricature of Asians, that we were this hyper-masculine, kung fu, genetically modified superhuman, which, like, look at me. I grew up watching Scooby-Doo Saturday morning.
Yes.
I didn't train to be a kung fu killing machine. So I loved Bruce, and I loathed him at times. And that's one of the central conflicts that I had, and that Johnny has in this story. He has to get over this black and white way of seeing the world and the heroes and villains around him.
Okay. You grew up in Toronto. You're now, Ottawa's home here for you now. Can we talk about, maybe you can read us a little excerpt from Johnny Delivers, because there's so many layers to this book. So let's do that. Wayne, go ahead. And I'm just so glad that you can do that.
So let me set this up.
Okay.
Bruce Lee is an imaginary friend in Johnny's life. So he's always popping in, he's in workout mode, he's kicking butt as he's delivering sagely advice to Johnny. So we're fairly early on in the novel. Up until then, Johnny has always worshipped Bruce, but now he starts to see another side to Bruce. I shadowboxed while Bruce, in spandex shorts and boxing gloves, rope-a-doped and air-punched rapidly. I was doing pretty good, but Bruce refused to accept imperfection. You are too rigid. Relax, bend, and shapeshift to respond to whatever comes at you mentally and physically. I told him to calm down. I will, by working hard, he said. Indeed, Bruce trained and worked hard day and night. I wondered about his kids. I've seen the footage of his funeral where they looked stunned. Maybe you should have relaxed more, Bruce. I'm sure your kids would have loved more daddy time. Don't talk about my kids, okay? Trust me, every boy wants more of his father. I said, don't talk about my kids. Now look who's suddenly forgotten to bend and shapeshift. Shut up. I'm warning you, don't talk about my kids. Was that panic or desperation on his face? You'll never find Bruce sad or melancholy in the movies. Even when he didn't win, he didn't lose. Whatever it was, we're not supposed to go there.
Johnny Delivers. Wayne, you've embraced your love of Bruce Lee. You've embraced what he's done for you. I mean, growing up as a kid. And so this book here, what do you want people to, when they read it, to take away?
Well, I want them to be entertained. I want them to be engaged. I want them to have fun. And Johnny delivers that. But I also want the reader to understand that there were a lot of shadows and struggles and secrets that a lot of Chinese immigrant families had to go through in order to overcome racism, in order to overcome the immigrant experience. There were a lot of real challenges that they had to get over in order to survive and make a new life here.
Wayne, I'm so glad that you can put pen to paper and bring that to life. Thank you so much for coming by. Congratulations on the new book, Johnny Delivers. Wayne Ng. Remember, Wayne Ng is holding a book signing at Perfect Books at 1 p.m. December 1st.